Hey, Kyle's Wonderful here again with another edition of the NJPW Backstage Comments, this time from G1 Night 15, August 10th, 2022, from Hiroshima, Japan. So the opener saw United Empires, Henare, Cobb, and Will Ospreay defeat Ryohei, Oiwa, YOSHI-HASHI, and Yuto Nakashima. So Oiwa says, Jeff Cobb is a tough man, but my best dropkick couldn't drop him. No doubt he's a monster. There are plenty of monsters in this G1. I'll watch and learn from my Ken at ringside. Thank you. Yoshi-Hashi says, damn, a lot is going on right now. Yesterday, I suffered my second loss. If I'm going to win D block, I can't drop another one. My next league match is against Will Ospreay. He's undoubtedly tough. I'm pretty banged up at the moment. It may be damn near impossible, but I've overcome impossible before, and I'll make the most of this chance. Will Ospreay then says, Yoshi-Hashi, we've got no beef at all. However, you do stand between me and 2 points. I need those 2 points. You were very kind to me when I was in chaos. So for that, I'll give you the chance to duck out if you want to. I won't blame you. I just don't see the need to batter you and hurt you even more. Don't show up. Find an excuse, whatever you need. Because if you do show up, you're kissing the elbow. Jeff Cobb then says, the blatant disrespect towards the best group in New Japan United Empire. You put athletes of our caliber in the ring with 3 young lions? I broke a sweat for this? I understand I've been overlooking my opponent, Yano, my next opponent, Yano, talking about Tom Lawler and the UFC skills he has instead. But I'm not forgetting about you, Yano. If you want to have fun and games, I know you're an accomplished wrestler, but so am I. You might think I'm just an Olympic wrestler, but I can be funny too. Henare then says, fun and games, huh? Where I'm from, you don't hear about that crap because every day it's life or death. In this G1, I haven't overlooked anyone, but I did forget about you, Nakashima. I remember New Japan Cup, the fighting spirit. Let me tell everybody about this boy. I knew him before he got to New Japan. He got rejected in Japan and came to New Zealand. The rest of you Kiwis back home lacked the ambition to do what he did. Now he's here showing his kicks. Yuto, I feel every time we're in there. But this is the G1. You're not on my radar yet. Kenta is next. I used to watch you kick the crap out of everyone from old men to young boys. Hideo Itami, since you've come back to this, we haven't seen the same Kenta. That guy was knocking people out left and right. You better bring Kenta to our fight. The next match was Chaos, represented by Tomohiro Ishii and Toru Yano, defeating TMDK's K9 Connection, Bad Dude Tito, and JONAH. Another roll up from Yano. So Bad Dude Tito says, he can't keep getting away with this. And JONAH says, Yano, I don't know what you're I don't know what it is with you, but you've worked us out. Sooner or later, we're gonna catch you and brutalize you. Bad Dude Tito then says, Yano, you're running out of tricks. We're gonna figure you out and kick your teeth in. JONAH says, Ishii, you SOB, I'm coming for you as well. No comment from Chaos after that match. The next one was Suzuki-gun, represented by Lance Archer, Taichi, and TAKA Michinoku, defeating Bullet Club, represented by Gedo, Juice Robinson, and Kenta. Jay White was out yet again with his heat stroke. We'll see if he's able to make it back in time for his league match on Saturday. Kenta says, Fatty's here. The air bubbles in your shoes have popped. Don't you take that as a sign? What is with you? Look at the wall here. Nothing is there. After yesterday's loss, I said hell to it. Yeah, right. It's just that Miss Simona dropped the ball. She couldn't find any materials. I asked her to find at least a copy of my book, but the store was sold out. I did manage to scrounge up one copy, though. Do you know whose copy this is? Don't lie. This is your copy, isn't it? You treasure this book, fatty. That pleases me. It truly does. So, since I don't have any promotional materials, why don't you give us a review? I don't have any other way to promote. What do you say right now? Surely it'll have a big impact on sales. What did you think about my book? The cameraman then says, I only got halfway. And Kenta says, come on, how many days have you had it? Halfway? You have to be kidding me. Read it. Yesterday, I told you not to come to my next show, right? I said not to show up for any of my league matches, right? I can't afford any more losses, understand? This G1's very important to me. Do you understand that? I don't have anything today, just the book. It's sold out everywhere. If you haven't had the chance to see it yet, look here. There are photos in this book. This book has everything. When you're struggling in life, when you feel like you're not getting anywhere, this book answers all that. Have you realized from what you've read so far? Just agree so people will buy it. What I really wanted to say was, I'll end G1 seriously. I lost yesterday, and that really threw me off. But I have something left to take care of, a job that only I can handle. Taichi says, where did TAKA go? TAKA, you win one. Get over here. Shouldn't you have some promotion? You did get a win. TAKA Michinoku then says, I feel like a rookie after his first win, but I really didn't get the win. Gedo, thanks for being a part of my anniversary show. I will beat you on my 30th anniversary. I haven't forgotten about that loss at my 25th. On September 12th, I'm ending you. Taichi then says, suddenly there's a fire in you. I didn't think you'd be able to win another match, but it happened. You were able to pull it off. And he's got his eyes on you, Gedo. Why were you even in this match, Gedo? Where's your precious piggy bank, Jay White? My next league match is against Jay White. Where is he? Did he run away, or is he preserving his strength? I know you're not sick. We're not falling for that. You missed 2 days, but not league matches? I know what this is. You're saving energy for facing me. You're scared. Heat stroke? Have you pulled this one before? I know you're lying, but if it is true, no need to answer. Just don't show up. Give me the win. We'll make it up in an IWGP World title match. The choice is yours. Show up or not. But I know what you're trying to do here. Go ahead and forfeit. I'll take it. I've always wanted to be a part of that. In sumo, they pull out the no show scroll. I'll head to the ring in my gear, then I'll go home early. The next match was Bullet Club, represented by Bad Luck Fale, Chase Owens, Sho, and Yujiro Takahashi, and they defeated Los Ingobernables de Japón, represented by Bushi, Sanada, Shingo Takagi, and Tetsuya Naito. Shingo says, damn it, Yujiro, that bastard, he's taking it easy. He's got 3 wins for 6 points, and me, I've got 2 wins for 4 points. So let's do or die for me. I don't like this situation at all. Yujiro, your dancer, Peter, I don't mind if she's there, not at all. But Sho-chan, what are you doing supporting a guy like that? Is this really why you joined Bullet Club? Pathetic. You're a real pain in the butt. Bring it, both of you. Watch out, punks. Naito says, yesterday I had a league match. Today, an 8-man tag. I'm glad to show these fans of Hiroshima my second home. 2 days worth of Naito wrestling. When will I be here again? I don't know. Until then, I'll be tranquilo. You all look forward to it. You know I will too, as well. See you Saturday. Adios. Chase Owens comes in trying to sell Naito's gear alongside Bad Luck Fale and says too sweet at the end. Then Yujiro says, Shingo, this is my year. I'm making it to the finals. So that's why I'm going to continue to give it my all. Now we're to the block matches. Starting in D block, El Phantasmo defeated block leader at the time, David Finlay. So it is still possible for a 7-way tie in D block. Finlay says, SOB, that did not go according to plan. That does not make my path to the semifinals any easier. Had I won tonight, I might have already had it in the bag already. He got me with one on my own playbook. Well done, Phantasmo. D-Block is interesting, isn't it? Everyone's still alive for a 7-way tie at the end. What happens then? It doesn't matter. Because YOSHI-HASHI, you are next. I have to beat you. I have to win. So you, my friend, better expect me. Expect a mean, nasty, desperate David Finlay. It might even be your last match all year. By any means necessary, Yoshi. El Phantasmo then says, oh, yeah, that's what I'm effing talking about. I'm so happy. I couldn't wait to start eating this double cheeseburger. You guys are probably all wondering why I keep eating disgusting fast food. Let me tell you. About a month ago, a wrestler named Shingo Takagi said something about El Phantasmo's only a junior heavyweight and how I won't be able to compete with the heavyweights like he did. Well, let me tell you something. I'm more dedicated to becoming the best heavyweight than you can imagine. These cheeseburgers are for you, Shingo. I want you to realize how far I'll go to become a heavyweight wrestler. On the same level as you, as Jay, as Naito, and Okada. Finlay, crap, dude. You're pretty effing good. I don't know if your dad taught you all that. You still look like crap, but you're good. Don't think for a second that Bullet Club ain't for life, brother. So the next match was Tama Tonga improving the 4-1, making his match with Jay White basically winner take all, defeating Great-O-Khan, who was already eliminated. Great-O-Khan says, "You guys are collecting G1 highlights, right? You post memorable quotes on New Japan YouTube. Of course, you always feature lines from the winners. They're the ones shown on TV. Even when we say something worthwhile, the losers never get any of the spotlight. Even so, I won't change the way I am. My beliefs won't be shaken, neither will my words. To reach the prize, I must not slow down. It'll be especially worthwhile when everything is flipped. I may be weak now, but I am the grandest pro wrestling there is. Or I'm in the grandest pro wrestling there is." So then Tama Tonga says, "That's 8 points. I'm 2 points away from the finals, and it's against Switchblade. Oh, how I've waited for this. No more ducking me, no more dodging me. Just you and me, one-on-one in the middle of the ring. Let's see if you got the guts to beat me straight up without your little minions. Tweedledee and Tweedledum." Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Evil in C Block action to become the leader in C Block at 4-1. Dick Togo then says, "Damn you, Fujita. You got us, you bastard." Evil says, "Damn it. Fujita, a curse on you, your future children, and your future children's children." Dick Togo says, "Hey, Fujita, how much did Zack pay you? Watch your back. You're in trouble now." So Zack Sabre Jr. comes in with his arm around Fujita, who's still wearing Zack Sabre Jr.'s jacket. They had Zack Sabre Jr. had Fujita come out disguised as Zack wearing a hat, and he was able to surprise Evil from behind, getting a 44-second victory. Zack Sabre Jr. says, "I'll have to get you some vegan food on the house. House of torture. You snooze, you lose, dickheads. Go get some rest, Fujita. Good work. Gin and tonics later, boy." "I'm not falling for that bollocks today. Not today, Evil. This is my 6th G1. I've never even reached the finals, let alone won the bloody thing. But that changes this year. I'm not just in-ring techers. It's the mental techers. I'm saving my energy. So I've got Naito the first day of Budokan. Then the next 2 nights after that, I'll have the semis and the finals. It's going to be bloody hard, but I'm going to do it. That's why I save my energy. Soy boy energy, vegan techers." So in the semi-main event, really, really good match. Okada defeating Tom Lawler, eliminating Tom Lawler, and Okada goes to 8 points. Tom Lawler's super upset, and he says, "I'll be honest, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I came across the Pacific for. I thought I had a shot. I thought I was going to be the G1 Climax 32 champion. It's sad it ends this way. I've learned a lot of lessons. This world can hurt you. Sometimes it cuts too deep. I've got scars all over my face, all over my body that prove it. A couple of years ago, I was so down on my luck. About 5 years ago, I was negative in the bank account, and I was too stubborn, too proud to even tell my wife or ask for help. I could sit here and tell you pretty little lies all day, but the fact of the matter is, I'm not okay right now. Royce, I need a hug, man. Love you, brother. I tried to go out there and fight every match as if it's my last. And when I had nothing left in my heart, when it didn't love me back, I looked towards pro wrestling, and that's what brought me back here. I gave my heart to pro wrestling, and now it's filled with blood. Okada, the superhuman, I feel like he just shot an arrow straight through my heart. But it's okay, because I know if I pull that arrow out, maybe I'll bleed out all the way through and never have another shot. But maybe I won't. I thank you, Okada, for putting that arrow there through my heart. You're just like Cupid, baby. I can feel the love in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and damn it, I love you back." Okada then says, "Tom Lawler was every bit as strong as I suspected. Just like JONAH, he's another first-timer I've never faced before. A reminder that there's a lot of strong fighters out there. If I was the Rainmaker from a few years ago, I might have lost tonight. I couldn't get a firm grip for the Rainmaker, and I couldn't lock in the money clip. In the end, I was lucky to catch him off balance and pin him, and it's because I've become a more multi-tooled player that I was able to do that today. But I would have loved to hit him with the Rainmaker or make him succumb to the money clip. He's definitely someone that I want another piece of. My last league match is against Lance. It's just us two and JONAH still alive in A block. If JONAH wins, as long as I don't lose the next one, well, if JONAH and I are tied, the simplest path is just a win, right? Lance was able to beat JONAH by countout, but you're not beating me that way. I don't know where he stands in America, but he's certainly worthy of this monster block. I will beat him on my way to the finals. Arigato. In the main event, Hiroki Goto with a big win to keep Naito and others alive, keeping Tanahashi at 6 points by defeating Tanahashi, and Goto goes to 6 points as well. In the ring to the crowd, Hiroki Goto says, "There's one match left in my G1 Climax. I'm barely hanging on, but I'm alive. I will win the next one and shine the light of hope throughout the darkness in the world. Finally, to my son watching on World, Daddy's damn tough. I will live. I will survive. I will thrive." In the back now, Tanahashi's on the ground and says, "I lost. Totally. That was a total loss." When Goto faces Tanahashi, he's always pushing himself past his limit. He's always been Tanahashi is Tanahashi 24/7, 365. And Goto, is that what you needed tonight? Is that it? I guess I was caught in the story of Goto's love for his family. I'm sure your son is proud to have Hiroki Goto as a father, but I'm not done yet. I'm 3-2. I'll add to that win total. I'll give it my all until the end. After all, that is my greatest strength. In the back, Hiroki Goto says, "As you can see, I'm pretty beaten up. But all the same, I'm still shining. My last league match is against Evil. That darkness world you speak of, I'll destroy it with my light. I'm looking forward to telling you all what the G in G1 stands for." Whew, we're really set up for amazing last 3 nights of block action starting in about 26 hours will be night 16. We've got night 17 and 18 after that. On the final night of block, it'll be all 8 matches that night will be league matches. Then the very next 2 nights will be the semifinals and the finals. We got a lot to look forward to. I'll be here with live reviews after every single event, as well as putting out backstage comments as soon as possible. So thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you guys real soon for more G1 action. Peace.